ride to the beat with my hopes and my dreams like a boat in the sea. Let it ride from the west to the east. Be the best you can be. Let the rest in peace while I try.
What's goody, fam? You already know who it is. It's ShakaShine, aka your mom's boyfriend, and she's been letting me know a lot of y'all haven't been doing your chores. You haven't been liking, commenting, and subscribing. So make sure you do your chores so we can get back to another reaction on ShakaShine Reacts. Today, I got to give a big old shout out to Alex. Their request was CRUCIFIX, and this is Transparent. Now, for the people that have been doing their chores, got to say thank you. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Cannot stress that enough. But with that being said, a lot of y'all are still sleeping on my music. I make music and I got a song out every single Friday of 2021. If you want to check out my music, links in the description below. For the people that are waiting on their requests, as you can see, we get to every single one of y'all. If I said I put on the list, it's on the list and it's coming up. But you can always skip the line by hitting me with a donation. Links in the description below, and I get your reaction out within 48 hours. Now, as far as CRUCIFIX goes, I mean, I only heard one song, I believe, and it was good, in my personal opinion. It was a little bit of a mixed reaction at first, but it came around, and altogether, it was a pretty good song, in my personal opinion. So, we got another CRUCIFIX song, so I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. Let's get straight to it.
I'm trying not to find myself in this state of mind, living in a world with no one's kind. I was taught that true beauty lies within, but still raised in the world, segregated by skin. It's hard to believe it's me in this flesh I see. Never recognize color till it recognize me. These melanin deprived, insecure hypocrites left.
Okay, hold on. Let me take this back a little bit. So off top, I will say it comes in hard off top, gets you sucked into the song itself. So you got to give him credit on that. And the mixing and mastering so far has been pretty nice. I definitely recommend wearing headphones when listening to this so you can get all the little nuances of the song itself. But let's keep it pushing.
Recognize color till it recognize me. These melanin deprived, insecure hypocrites laughing at my skin color, calling me spick. I was born in Georgia, victim to a skin disorder, but they're looking at me like I crossed the border. So fitting in with a hopeless fight, and under the covers of crowd on my bed at night, wondering why God started me with his life. A shade of brown somewhere between black and white.
See, okay. You got to give him his credit, man. I'm going to be real. I probably will be pausing this quite a bit because it seems like he has things to say and I have things to say about the things he has to say. You know what I mean? I feel this. This is, I actually kind of had to deal with this because I'm from California. I moved up to from pretty much all my neighbors being black and Mexican or Latinos to moving up to pretty much prominently white neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? Not even the white neighborhoods, pretty much a prominently white state. So I understand a little bit of where he's coming from, but at the same time, everybody needs to come together. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be weird, even if you move to a place that's prominently not your race. It shouldn't matter, in my personal opinion. I do understand how cultural things can make that a little bit harder, but that's where we need to get to. It shouldn't matter at all. Let me take this back a little bit.
Wondering why God started me with his life. A shade of brown somewhere between black and white. I was just a little too brown for the white bars, just a little too white for the black bars. This color-coded bullshit's annoying. I need something in my life to fill this void.
Okay, so the whole, I'm gonna be real. I should have just let that first verse play, but yeah, plain and simple. Yeah, a little bit too dark for the white people, a little bit too white for the dark people. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. We're all people. That's what people don't understand. Like, whether you're black, white, yellow, brown, purple, green, orange, blue, it doesn't matter. We're all people at the end of the day. So let's keep it pushing. No. We got to give him credit.
Something in my life to fill this void.
Okay, this hook though, he did his thing on this hook. I want to take this back a little bit. he did his thing on this hook. I'm messing with it pretty heavy. Alex, this was a great choice already, and we're only a minute and 2 seconds in. But I gotta give Ema credit as well, because Ema was the one that introduced me to Crucifix in the first place. So gotta give credit when credit's due. Y'all know how it is around here. Let's go. Okay, I will have to say too, I'm messing with Crucifix because this is almost completely different from the first song, at least from what I remember from the first song that I did of his. So yeah, you got to give him credit on that too. Let me take that back before, so we can give him his full credit on this next verse.
I was taught that color made a man unique, like gray hair puts wisdom in his mouth when he speaks, and yet the irony of this life is the face of the gray hair. Motherfuckers are the ones that's racist, holding on to a past.
Wait. I gotta take this back. I think I missed something.
Made a man unique, like gray hair puts wisdom in his mouth when he speaks, and yet the irony of this life is the face of the gray hair. Motherfuckers are the ones that's racist, holding on to a past should be forgotten, still hating for no reason while our hearts is rotten.
Now, I will say that that's not necessarily true. He's saying that the people that are racist are usually the older people, and I'm 50-50 on that. Like, I can see where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? I can see where he's coming from, but I don't think that that's necessarily right. That's just putting a blanket over a complex issue. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, oh, it's just older people. That's the blanket that he's putting on it. But there's so many caveats within how racism works that you can't really just be like, oh, the majority are just old people. I don't know about that personally, but that's just my personal opinion. Let's keep it rocking.
Racist, holding on to a past should be forgotten, still hating for no reason while our hearts is rotten and crackers. So slaves are nothing but niggas, but Africans sold other Africans for liquor. There's nowhere to point the finger. We all
that's true. I have to bring this because a lot of people think that I don't know a lot of things, which there's tons of things I don't know. Don't get me wrong, but when it comes to a lot of Black history, I know quite a bit about. And yeah, don't get that confused, man. You know what I'm saying? White people have enslaved white people. Black people have enslaved black people. White people have enslaved black people. I don't really see too many black people that have enslaved white people from history that I know of personally. And if it was, it wasn't on a major scale like everything else has been, from my knowledge. And if you do know something, please let me know in the comments. I love watching documentaries. I love learning. I love, you know what I'm saying, getting my mind changed. So please let me know. But yeah, that's just true. Black people used to sell other black people into slavery for liquor, for just trading, you know what I'm saying? Liquor, beads, food, whatever it might be. So, and actually, it used to even just be a punishment. Like, if you did something bad in your region or your tribe, you would have to go to another tribe, or sometimes even within your own tribe, you pretty much just lose your rights of your freedom for how many ever moons or days or whatever, and then eventually you will get your freedom back. It's just like, it was pretty much like jail without having to go to jail. So, got to give credit when credit's due. I'm messing with him so far. Let's go.
Niggas, but Africans sold other Africans for liquor. There's nowhere to point the finger. We all ashamed, too stubborn to accept it, so we pass the blame. No apologies, take bigotry to the grave. Trapped inside our own ignorance, we all still slaves. I was the slave master. I was the slave chains. I was the Jew. I was the Nazi with blood spray. I was the murdered Tutsi. I was the Hutu. I was the corpse in Rwanda that nobody knew. I'm living without.
Okay, so yeah, second verse was even better than the first. Again, he gives you things to think about. I love it when songs give you things to think about, give you real world situations that you should have on your mind, and actually have a concept of what you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him credit when credit's due. Crucifix, hey, this is definitely better than the first one. Again, the first one was all right. It was pretty cool to me, but this one's doing its thing. sorry for the audio skips. If you're new to the channel, my computer's terrible, but again, gotta thank every single one of y'all. I have a big surprise at the end of the year, and I have nothing to thank but y'all. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. Anyways, let's keep it pushing. I will have to say though, since I already did pause it, this hook though, everything about this hook, I'm messing with how he comes in. I'm messing with the little high pitch backups and the ad libs in the background. It's getting it. He's doing his thing.
Vision was the cause of blindness, and I became a victim to my own broad-mindedness. I'm thinking the world.
Wait. Colored vision is the.
Vision was the.
Let me take this back.
I was taught that color vision was the cause of blindness, and I became a victim to my own broad-mindedness.
Color vision is blindness. That has me lost. I'm not gonna lie.
I was taught that color vision was the cause of blindness, and I became a victim to my own broad-mindedness. I'm thinking the world was looking at color and thinking of seeing irrelevance, never believing in people that drinking a pit of a poison of ignorance. So million coaches, rap we want, million colors in our veins and our shame is none. Million people still thinking they know where they from. Each one looking down on the other million. I'm just
okay. So look, so the first little bit didn't really make sense to me. I will have to say, if you understand what that means, let me know in the comments. But when he starts to speed it up and show the technical side of him, I was on point. Let me take that back.
Million coaches, rap we want, million colors in our veins and our shame is none. Million people still thinking they know where they from. Each one looking down on the other million. I'm just a worthless thug that I've seen the light. Say your motherfuckers word and they stereotypes. What's it gonna take to realize we all brothers? Everybody fuck each other too, we all the same color. I'm a nigga,
I mean, wait, hold on. Before I actually say what I'm about to say, let me make sure I caught what you said perfectly right.
the worthless thug that I've seen the light. Say your motherfuckers word and they stereotypes. What's it gonna take to realize we all brothers? Everybody fuck each other too, we all the same color.
That's true. See, okay, so he did say that. That's pretty much true. So, South Park actually did an episode that's kind of about this. Well, in a way. So, that's true. Eventually, if we just keep on mixing as we are, eventually it'll be pretty much 1 to 2 prominent tones. You know what I'm saying? Like, or pretty much one tone of color. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be pretty much one race. In my personal opinion, that's how I see it too. Anyways, there was an episode of South Park that they actually did that. I think it was Return of the Goobags or something like that. It was a pretty good episode. In my personal opinion, I am a South Park fan though, so that's a side note. Either way, he's not wrong. Is what I'm trying to get to. He's not wrong. Racism, in my personal opinion, is nonsense. No one's superior just because of the color of the skin. That makes no sense at all. And to be real, no one's superior in any way, shape, or form, as in like some people might be, no one's just ultimately superior. There might be someone that can run faster than you, okay? But then there's somebody that can do something better than them. You know what I'm saying? Or someone might be really good at math, but someone could be really good at swimming. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. There's not just a blanketed, you're better. So it is what it is. Let's keep it pushing.
I'm a cracker, I'm a cake, I'm a speak, I'm the last one in girl with a southern accent. We need to start looking at heart, stop looking at skin, and realize we all God's precious kids.
Okay, true. Let's keep it pushing. I just had to make sure that, you know me, I got to give credit when credit's due, and CRUCIFIX deserves some credit. So make sure that if you're messing with this, I will make sure that I put the link of this video in the description. Make sure you go over there and do your chores over there. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that comment button. When you do that, make sure you give credit when credit's due. Let them know who sent you. Anyways, let's keep it pushing because this hook is hard. So the first part of the hook, I'm messing with heavy. I love it. He really is good at structuring a song correctly. He, in my personal opinion, this is on point. Let's keep it going because the second part of the hook is my favorite part of the hook. Okay, let me take this back a little bit. I will have to say, you need to listen to this with some headphones on. If you haven't heard this with the headphones on or speakers, 2 speakers that are stereo, you need to. And if you do it on 2 speakers that are stereo, make sure you blasting this because you need to get all the little nuances within the song.
That I see, hating any fellow would be hating me.
Who the fuck you calling a spick, man? You
Or
white
how
piece
he's
of
getting.
bread.
That was Scarface, right? I think that was Scarface from what I remember. I'm gonna be 100%. I actually haven't watched Scarface in like 7, 8 years now. Might have to check that out. That's just on the side note. Anyways, Crucifix. I will have to say that so let me just tell you what I actually counted. From my counting, I counted 26 quotable lines, which that's great. I counted 13 notable lines. There was about 2 filler lines in my personal opinion. Again, with my personal opinion. But overall, I think this whole song is quotable. Okay? I think that a lot of people should hear this. A lot of people will feel for it. You know what I'm saying? So, well, in my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of people will feel for this. A lot of people have been in situations that they can relate to this. And sometimes you need to hear somebody that's gone through or dealing with the same thing that you are or have. You know what I'm saying? It kind of gets that unified feeling. So you got it. He's doing his thing. I really wish that there was a music video, but you know, it is what it is. This was still as hard as it can be. I'm not even complaining at all. I assume that this is the album, My Life's Prayer. Let's see, the final book of prayers. I think either way, I think that this is the album cover. So make sure you check him out. Like I said, I will have the link to this video in the description below. So make sure you check it out. Give him some love. Do your chores over there. And if you're making it this far, you might as well start doing your chores over here. You might as well hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that comment button. Letting me know your favorite Crucifix song and what else you want to see me react to. If you're already doing your chores and making it this far, then I got to say thank you. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Please don't forget about my music. I got that song out every single Friday of 2021. Links in the description below if you want to check that out. And with all that being said, you know I'll be back at it with another reaction tomorrow.